Hello, 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 my fellow beauty entrepreneurs. I'm your host, Teresa S. McCurry, the CIO, Chief Inspirational Officer of Inspire Me Incorporated, and I'm also the founder of Ben. And today I'm going to talk about foundation. You know what? This is the beginning of 2017, and to move forward in success, to move forward in prosperity, we need to have a firm foundation to do that. So, first of all, I was looking up the word business, and the word business derives from the word busy. So the word business derives from the word busy. And when we think about business, there's all different types of business. There's production of goods. There is the purchase of goods. There's the exchange of goods and or services. There's also products that you can be in business and sell products and create products. There is intellectual capital. You know, intellectual capital is what's really going on today because consultants get paid big bucks for what they know. They get big bucks for their experience, for being an expert in a field. So when I think about the word foundation as it relates to business and as it relates to your personal life, you want to think about your foundation being firm, because in business 9 times out of 10 there's a skill that you are selling or a skill that you have to be able to do the business. That's your personal skills. And then there's also technical skills that you need to have to be able to perform for your business. And then there's various business models. So when I think about business, I always refer back to the beauty industry because that's where I come from, the beauty industry. But the premise, the principles, the foundation for business is the same. So if you're in business 9 times out of 10, you're selling a product, a good, a service, your intellectual capital. You need to understand what your business models are and how they operate. Because if you're going to be in business, you need to understand the models and how they operate so you can know how to navigate through those business models to be the best you that you can possibly be. So that's my principle number one. Principle number one for building a firm foundation for your personal life and your business is to first, to be the best you possible. And in being the best you possible, that means being authentically who God created you to be. Some of us by nature are just quiet. Some of us by nature are just lively and love to talk. Some of us by nature are just internal beings. You know, we need to internalize something before we do it. So be the best you that you can be. Be authentically you. Because when you're authentically you, you don't have to think about it. You're not in competition with anybody else but yourself. And you want to be the best you that you can be every single day. So that's principle number one. Principle number 2 is to be better organized. Because if you're going to be in business and you're going to have a firm foundation, you need to be organized. And when I talk about organized, it's not just being able to put your hands on what it is that you're looking for. Being organized is to being able to command your day. Okay, to kind of know in your mind how you want your day to flow. Now, even if you write it down, doesn't necessarily mean that your day is going to go that way, but at least have something written down so you can be productive and you can mark it off and you can say, I've had a productive day. So that helps to be organized. And in being organized, I like to write a to-do list. And when I write my to-do list, I like to prioritize my to-do list because some things have to be done today. And some things can be done tomorrow and some things can be done next week. But the things that have to be done today, I put them at the top of my list and I try to get those things done today. So that helps you to be better organized and that helps you to create a firm foundation. The next step number 3, tip, let's call it tip, because y'all know I'm teaching inspirational professional strategies. So tip number 3 would be to be present. Be present. You know, a lot of times now people are on their phones. They're doing something else. They're in the midst of having dinner. Have you ever been to a restaurant, you looked around and everybody on their phones and they're at the table together? So you don't want to do that. You want to be present. So when you're at work, you want to be at work and you want to give it 110%. When you're working on your business, when you're with your family, you want to disconnect from work and give your family 110%. When you're at church and you're praising God, you want to be focused on what's going on, to be caught up in the spirit spirit and enjoy those experiences. So tip number 3 would be to be present. Tip number 4, be grateful, be thankful, be excited about where you are in your life and in your business right now. Don't be so focused on where it is that you want to go that you're negating the experiences that you're experiencing right now. It's not about getting to the end. It's about enjoying the process of going through the destination to get to the other side, because there's never really an end, because once you get there, then it's going to be something else. So once you reach this goal, you want to set another goal and desire or strive to reach that goal. So be grateful for where it is that you are. And number 5, be happy. You know what? Your happiness is not predicated on anybody else but you. You are in control of your happiness. So you want to be happy. You want to enjoy the process. You know what? When people get offended, they have a choice. You have a choice. You can say, you know what? I choose not to be offended. I choose not to even let that take up space in my head. My mother used to say, don't let people rent space in your brain, your head, when you're thinking about them and thinking about what they did and what they said and how they said it. You choose to be happy because the choice is yours. So those are the 5 tips, teaching inspirational strategies that I wanted to share with you guys today as it relates to having a firm foundation. Not just a firm foundation in business, but a firm foundation in your life. Let's go over it real quick. Number 1 is be the best you that you can possibly be. That means be authentically you. Number 2, be organized. Try to be more organized with your thoughts. Try to be more organized in things that you do. So when I say organized, it's like certain days I have that I work on certain things. So this could be a business day. This could be a personal day. This could be a church day. This is a date day that I'm going to go out and spend quality time with my husband. And that makes to help you to be whole. That helps you to be complete. And in being better organized, if there's a grind time, because if you're in business, there will be times that I call grind times. And grind times is when you have to work 12 hours a day. You have to work 8 days a week, and you have to work 29 hours a day. Okay, y'all feel me? You understand what I'm saying? So when you're in a grind time, you need to be able to communicate that to the people closest to you so they can understand this is a temporary thing. This is what I have to do right now. I think about my friends that are accountants or CPAs or that do taxes. From this time to April, you know it's grind time for them. They are strictly doing them taxes and making that money because this is the time for them to grind. So that helps in being organized. Then next I talked about being present. Be here now. Sometimes I have to tell myself, Teresa, be here now, because your mind will go off on other things. And then the next one is to be grateful. Number 4, be grateful for who you are, for whose you are, for what you're doing, for the skills that you possess. Just be grateful, be thankful. It's just something about having an attitude of gratitude, because when you have an attitude of gratitude, it helps to elevate you to a higher level and everybody around you to a higher level. And tip number 5, be happy. Remember, it was a song by Bobby McCurry. He said, hoo, 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 don't worry, hoo, 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 be happy. Ooh, I love that song. So every time I hear it, it makes me smile. So you just want to be happy, and that will help you to build a firm foundation, not just in business, but also in life. Okay, my time is up. I want to thank you for yours. Be blessed, but most of all, be inspired. I'm your host, Teresa S. McCurry, the CIO, Chief Inspirational Officer of Inspire Me Incorporated, and I'm also the founder of Being. Bye-bye.